Welcome to Fishing Dorset Live.
Welcome back to a very windy bank holiday Monday in Dorset. I've bit the bullet today. I've actually paid for parking to come and fish here. Everywhere else is absolutely packed. So yeah, I have got ripped off on a car park again, but it was my choice this time. I basically got given a load of ragworm yesterday. That's all I brought today. I got about £1.5 of ragworm. I've come out to place, that's what I've come out for. We've got winds from right to left and it's quite blowy, but it's warm and the sun's in and out as well. Rod wise, I've got the Black Rock Renaissance out, 2 Shimano Ultegras. I've got a 3-hook flapper right there at the moment. And I've got Aaron's, one of my favourite rigs at the moment. This rig's been really producing, it's quite short. Got a 5-ounce grip lead. 2-hook flapper clip down with the beads, and I've loaded that up with a nice small ragworm. I'm just about to get that out. It's not a very good tide today neither, it's a neat tide. But you never know what's about, I'm out trying, that's the main thing. So let's clip this on. Let's see if we can get any fish today. Be nice if we can. Be nice if we get a nice place out here today. Or green. The sun's out, it's on the water, so we're fishing and we do stand a chance. But there's no guarantees. I might have to put the brolly up, that'll take the wind off me today. I can actually sit without the wind on me. Right, let's get this one out. There she goes. Nice bit of distance there. Let's get that grip lead bit in. Also, there's not many boats about today, and I've chosen to fish on the groin. There's too many people about on the beaches with dogs. There we go. That's the grip lead bit in. But if you notice, I bungee my tripod to the railing. It's just in case the wind catches it or anything like that. So welcome back to another session. Not promising there's going to be fish, but I always show a blank. I show 1 fish, I show 100 fish. It's all part of fishing, and I like sharing my experiences. Obviously I'll show you my ragworm in a little bit. Just get myself sorted out where I am. Let's hope we get some fish. Just heading into my first bite. So both rods have only been out about 5 minutes. And I sat down there, just chilling out behind the brolly. I put the brolly up now to get the wind off me, but yeah, just very nice little taps on there. Just hopefully it'll go again. There we go. Very gentle little pull downs, very gentle. But that wind's coming from right to left, and obviously I've now put my brolly up and I can sit in a little bit of shelter, which is nice. Thing is, could be anything about this time of day. I don't think it's a bream, because a bream would have literally took that rod off. But what I'll do is I'll just quickly tweak that down a little bit. I'll just tweak that down and we'll see whether it goes again. I have loaded up with ragworm. I've put about 4 or 5 ragworm on there, so they could be just picking at the ragworm. But it would be really nice if there's a place on there within the first, like my first cast. But while I'm watching the rod, there's a few black clouds about it. It has forecast showers today, so hopefully they will stay away. But what beautiful scenery. I really am spoiled. I've said it before, I am spoiled. And the beaches are absolutely stacked. Yeah, that rod's still going. I'm just keeping it on my rod. My rod's still tapping away very gently. I might put it a little bit further up in the tripod in a minute, but we're getting bites first off, so it's not too bad. Like I say, we're on a really poor tide, really poor tide. Yeah, it's still tapping away. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's very gentle little tap, tap, taps. But I'll sit and watch that for a few minutes, and if anything happens on there, I'll put the camera back on. And like I say, if a fish is too quick, I won't put the audio on, I'll just press record. It just takes so much time pressing the microphones, both microphones on, and then the camera, so it's just easier. Oh, there we go, still tapping away, very gentle taps. Right, I'll bring you back, guys, if anything's there. Well, that rod has been gently tapping away, but what I've done is I've put my brolly up and it's breaking the wind coming across me. But what I'm going to do now, I've moved the tripod further down. What I'll do is I'll very carefully winch it in on the rocks. I should put my chest cam on really. But what I'll do is I'll jump round to the front face of the rocks here. We'll see whether we've got anything on. Oh, the old grip lead's certainly bit in there. Cool, blimey, that grip lead's well in there. Oh yeah, grip lead's out. Let's see if we've got something on. There's a little bit of weight there. There's some weight there. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of weight there. I don't know what it is. It'd be nice if it is a place, because that is the target fish today. But what I'll have to do is jump down a little bit further, and if there's a fish on there, it'll dive underneath the rocks, so I'm going to have to be very careful. Have we got a fish on? Yep. We're into a bass. We got a little bass. End of the day, it's better than a blank, and it shows there are fish about, which is good. Obviously I've got to come back round. It's not a bad size, to be honest. It's not massive, but we've got a little bass. First cast, both rods are out, and he's literally in the lip. I'll get my rag, because what happens, I always get spiked, always. But these bass, I absolutely love bass. They're just perfection in silver. But there we go. Nice little bass. And what I'm going to do is go and put that straight back, guys. Get baited up and we'll get straight back at her. But there we go. That's on the Aaron's pop-up 2-hook clip rig. Let's see if we can get anything else out of here today. I've no bites since. It's literally gone very quiet. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another 3-hook flapper out. I'm going to put one rod to the left and one rod to the right. I'll just cover both sides. Obviously it's not springtime, so I haven't got to worry about the green post. Get a wrap around the green post, so I should be okay. But I think the more bait I get out there, I think the better. So what I'll do is I've already pre-baited one up. I'll just drop this rig off. Clip the other one on. It's already prepped up. And what I'll do this time is I'll get one to the right and one to the left, and then we'll see what the tide's done. A bit of a funny tide today. We got an up and a down and an up and a down. I'll swap the rods over. Keep going as I am. I'll get that grip lead bit in, or try and get that grip lead bit in before the tide takes it. If it'll bite, and at the moment it's not biting at all. Oh yeah, right, she's gripped in. So that's now one rod left. one rod right. That wind's picking up as well, so it's quite blowy. But there we go. Let's see what we get this time. Right. I don't think I had nothing on, guys. I didn't see the bite. I didn't see anything. I've got the target, and it's only small. Look at that. Beautiful little place. I could just feel a little bit of weight on the way in, but I thought it was a bit of weed or something on there. But look at the colours on that. They're absolutely beautiful. I love the old place. I've got a rig baited up ready to go. But I've got the target. And that's absolutely pucker. Well chuffed with that. They're still really small. I don't know. Because last year we were fishing and we were getting big ones out in January. This year seems a lot later. But I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to get this off, guys. Get it back. And I'm baited up ready to go again. Right, just had that place. And the second rod's going as well. I think I might have another little place on here. It's been tapping away for a good 5 minutes. Let's just hope we can get a bigger one out. Obviously I've got the lead on this one. I've got the 6/8 grip lead on this one. But the sun's come out. There certainly seems to be a bit of weight on this one. Yeah, there's a bit of weight on this one. Oh yeah, there's definitely a nice bit of weight on this one. Yeah, we're into another place, guys. Another beautiful little place. I'll just get myself sorted out. I'll spin the camera around. This one's a bit bigger, much better. It's a much better looking fish. Obviously I'm quite restricted on room here. There we go. That's the second one of the day. It's a bit bigger than the first one. Look at the colours on that. Really pop red colours. Orangey red. And he's buried the hook like all places do. Right, let's get this one off. We'll get this one back as well. Happy days. Right, there we go. We've got the place off. We've got the hook out. Absolutely swallowed the hook. Look at that. What a background. What a nice little thumbnail that'll be. Right, I'm just going to go and pop this one back. But he literally dived to the rocks as I brought him in. So I've had my 2 targets. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of this going back. There he goes. He's gone already. Right. Let's see if we can winkle a few more out in the last few hours I got here this morning. But it's been a good sesh so far. And hopefully it will carry on. What I'll quickly do is I'll show you how I've been baiting up. But I've literally gone up to 6/8 grip leads now, just to get that bit more distance out, and it seems to be working so far. So 1 bass, 2 place. I'm happy with that for a session, I really am. But we're literally at the bottom of a bit of tidal movement. Obviously they're not big tides today, far from it. But what I've done is the ragworm I've got are really small. So I've bunched like 4 or 5 on each hook. That's what I've done. And obviously the bottom one I've bunched it up a bit more. The place like the movement, and that bait there has got some beautiful movement. But it is nice to get those fish out early. Obviously I've got the brolly up, it's beautiful now. I've got the wind off my back, and it's a nice afternoon out on a bank holiday Monday. Just waiting for those little taps on the rods, that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful down here today. I'm just lucky my wife said go out. And like I said, I've been given a load of bait as well, which was really handy. And now I've bought a bait freezer and a bait fridge. But what I've got in there today, I've got a load of old bait, which was in in like vermiculite sand, and the others is in sea peat. Now these worms are small, but they work for flounders and they work for plaice as well, as I've shown on the video today with those catches. But yeah, these worms, I mean, there's a few little odds and sods, but all I do is head them. But there we go, absolutely perfect. And I've got the brolly up as well. It keeps the sun off your bait, it stops your bait cooking, and obviously if I've got a load of bait left, I'll be taking it back home. But I am on the 3-hook flapper on one, and I'm on a 2-hook clip down with the pop-ups on the other one. All I've got is rag, that's all I'm fishing with today. I only purposely come down for plaice. I should have brought squid down really. I totally forgot about bringing my squid. I was just in a rush to get out of the house. But we're catching, that's what matters. Don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe, guys. It's the only thing that makes any YouTube channel work, and I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully I can bring you a few more fish from this afternoon. Well, I've been getting a few taps on this rod. Not definite bite though. Well, they are bites, but very gentle bites. I've been suffering from most of the... Oh, there's a bit of weight there. But I have been suffering from very small bites all afternoon. Yeah, there's some weight there. There's some weight there. See if we can get a few more plaice out, which would be nice. I haven't had that many this year, to be honest, locally. Yeah, so it's fighting away down there. Yeah, we're into another small plaice. In to another small plaice. Let me get the hook out, guys, and I'll bring you back. I'll give you a quick show, and then we'll get that one straight back, guys. But it's good. I'm catching. I didn't expect to get anything today. Absolutely nothing. But it is nice when you do catch on the surprises. Obviously my fishing sessions have been a bit poor lately. They haven't been the best. But I do try, and I'm out quite regular. Right, I'm just going to get that rod out, get that plaice off. I'll give you a quick look, and then we'll get back into it. There we are. Another plaice. They're not very big. Don't know why. Last year, January, we were pulling out 2-pounders from exactly the same mark. But it's beautiful. Again, the colours really do pop. That's the third one today. I couldn't be happier. But they're very lean. Very lean. But I'm going to pop this one straight back. They're too small to keep. And I don't really keep that much fish. But I'm just happy getting out, catching them. It's really enjoyable. Let's see if we can get any more out. That wind's really picked up. Been quiet for about just over half an hour now, so I can't grumble. I've done it right so far. So right in a little bit of a lull of slack water before the tide pushes in a little bit. But I've done all right. I've done all right. I can't grumble. Just had myself a brew. What I've done now is I've put a wishbone out there. I don't know whether this wind will tangle that, but I just tend to find wishbones just get tangled so bad. But they do work for the plaice. Since it's been quiet, that's the reason I've put a wishbone out there. But it ain't been a bad day. It's been alright. I expected to come out and catch nothing, and I've come out and I've caught fish. Spoke to a few people down here this morning as well this afternoon. It's quite nice. Most people do come up to you and talk to you what you caught and stuff like that. It's quite nice. So yeah, 3-hook flapper out there and a wishbone out there, both rods at the moment. I can just see the Isle of Wight now, but Isle of Wight must have had torrential rain about 10 minutes ago because it was black over there. But let's see if I can winkle one more out for the session. It would be really nice. 4:30 on a knock on the head. I've had a good few hours out, which has been really enjoyable. And then that'll be the end of another session. I've got the baby in today. Look at the size of that and the size of the bait. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Lip hooked as well. That hook has come straight out, unharmed. And another lovely little place there. Absolute beautiful condition. I love them, especially in the sunlight. They're absolutely cracking fish. I couldn't be happier for my session, I really couldn't. So I'm going to put this one back, get baited up. I've probably got about another hour left, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one straight back. Right, what I've been getting, obviously that wind's gusting really bad there, but I did see a beautiful bite on the right rod. So what I'm going to try and do is stay up here and we'll see whether we have another fish or another nice little place. I don't think there is actually. Nah, there's not a lot of weight there at all. But it was a cracking bite, absolute cracking bite. Nah, totally missed that one. But yeah, beautiful bite. That was on a 3-hook flapper. Absolute cracking bite. Yeah, they stripped the worm clean off. But it looked more like a bream bite. It was a hell of a whack. So, at a guess, I would have said that was a bream bite. But yeah, the wind has picked up really bad at the moment. The brolly's struggling. I'm expecting it to fold up and break. So let's get some more fresh bait on this one, guys. Got about an hour left. It'd just be nice to get one more out. If I get one more out, I'm just going to pack up anyway. So it's been an eventful bank holiday Monday, that's for sure. Loved it. Right, let's get baited up. We'll get this one straight back. I have been getting bites, quite a lot of bites, but nothing's... Oh, that grip lead's well in there. Oh yeah, that grip lead's very bright in that sun at the moment. But I had a cracking bite on this again. Oh yeah, that's definitely grip right in there. Oh, it's just coming. I don't know whether I'm getting hit by bream or not. Yeah, there's no weight there at all, absolutely no weight at all. But the bites are really bang, 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 bang like bream. And I've not had a bream out of here today. And I know they are about, because I've had 2 in the last month. But if it is, they've not been connecting. Yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing on this one. But I have been loading up with worm. I've been absolutely loading up with worm with the green and black beads on the wishbone. But yeah, the worm's certainly getting pecked off. That's the only thing with wishbone rigs. They do tangle up. But obviously that's come straight out, so happy days with that one. Just feed that one back up. But yeah, I'm getting the bites. It's just, don't know what's happened. It's just turned off for a bit, but I am just getting sudden bites. And that wind well and truly has picked up. Time now is about 3:30. So I'll probably have a couple more casts. I'm going to knock this session on the head. it's been a really good fun day out, that's for sure. Right, I'm gonna get this one baited up and we'll get it straight back out. Right, that's it. I'm going to wrap today's session up. I've only got one rod out now. If you watch this whole video, I did something at the start of this video, and that's with the ragworm. If you noticed, I had one lot of ragworm which was in peat, which was fresh ragworm. The other lot was covered in like vermiculite and a bit of sand. I did that for a reason today. Now, the ragworm that was in the vermiculite is a week old and it stinks. It absolutely stinks. Now I've done that today to see what fish I caught on old bait or fresh bait. That bass was caught on the fresh ragworm. Oh, I think it was 5 plaice I had. All 5 plaice come on the old smelly ragworm. They did not touch the fresh ragworm. That's what I planned to do with that bait today. That's why I separated it, just to see what caught and what didn't. I've still got fresh bait left, so I could probably get out for another hour or 2 just to polish that fresh bait off. That's my theory behind that. So today has proved I've caught all those plaice on old ragworm. I hope you enjoy this edit today. It's probably going to be a bit of a long one. I've fished here today from 11 o'clock and now it's 4:30. So I'm going to pack this one rod away in a minute, call it a day. I've totally enjoyed this session. Absolutely loved it today. It's been a bit blowy, but obviously with the brolly up, it's sheltered me from that wind. As always, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I try to get the content when I can, and it is nice when you do catch fish. But today, I just didn't have the feeling for catching fish. They weren't the biggest fish today, but they were still really nice plaice as well. So, many thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's all free and it all helps me out. Catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.